Hello everyone, this is Veronica Buzzing with V. Today's video is a miniature crochet hearts, and I'm using a tutorial from Crochet Lovers, and I will link her channel in the description below. I'm using a 1.5 needle, and I'm using number 10 crochet thread from Hobby Lobby. And what I've done different, and this is the reason why I'm doing a video, is she used yarn and I'm using crochet thread. She used a a magic slip knot, and I'm using chain 3. She also knotted her threads, and what I did is I used some E6000 Fray glue. So go ahead and loop your yarn and insert your hook, and go ahead and loop the thread through. And we're going to make a knot here, and this is how you start your chain. And so yeah, hook your thread, pull it through, and then pull the edge to make a knot, and there's your knot right there. Now go ahead and loop 1 and do 3 chains. So there's a loop, 1 chain, loop, 2 chains, loop, 3 chains. Now we're going to connect this chain to the end, making a circle, and it's going to be a very small circle, and it's going to be hard in the beginning to chain your chains through this loop because it's so small. So go ahead and insert that, and loop a thread and pull it through both loops, and there you have it. That is your circle right there, and that's what we're working with. Go ahead and chain 3. And this is the start of your heart. We're going to do a triple loop and go ahead and, what is it called? I yarn over twice and then find the center of that circle. And be sure to not put your needle inside the first chain that we originally started with. You want to put it in the center of the circle. So again, you're gonna go ahead and loop 1, pull it through 2 loops, loop another, pull it through 2 loops again, loop another, and pull it through 2 more loops. And this is a triple crochet. And so I'm going to do it one more time, and then you're going to want to head on over to Crochet Lovers tutorial, and I'll put that in the description below. Follow the tutorial all the way through the end, and then come back, and then you'll see exactly what I do. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you that it's really easy to do this heart with practice. It'll take a lot of practice, believe me, because yeah, I messed up so many times, but you know, just practice makes perfect, and you guys can get it. If I did, you guys can do it. Especially, I can't see, I have bad vision. These little hearts are so tiny, and so yeah, so it can be done, you guys. You can do it. So the difference between mine and hers, like I said, is she used yarn, I'm using crochet thread. She used a magic slip knot, and I'm using a chain, and it's a chain 3, and then we connect the loop together. And it's a very small loop because it's only 3 chains, that's all it is. And so you have a very small opening on that loop, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a really small center in the heart, because in the end of this video I'm going to compare. If you don't have a small center, you're going to have a hole in the middle and doesn't look cute. I didn't like it anyways. And the magic slip knot, I could not master it. Every time I tried it, I would pull after I was done with the heart, I would pull the end, and it wouldn't shut. The hole wouldn't shut, and I don't know what was wrong with that. I don't know why it wouldn't shut for me. So I just decided to do the chain, and it worked out for me. So it might work out for you, or the magic slip knot might work out for you. Whatever works for you, I would use. So So you're probably done with Crochet Lovers video, and you're over here looking at mine. And what I also do different is in the end, I go ahead and knot the edges together. And the only reason why I do that is because I want this heart to be flat. You're able to thread the knot through the heart and hide the edges. However, it'll make it bulkier. And if you're okay with that, then just that'll be great. Just go ahead and go with that, and you don't have to do this step. But this is what I prefer. And so I do 2 knots, and then I cut the edges, and then I use E6000. And it's a fray lock for sealing edges, and it's made by E6000. I picked it up at Michael's, and just put this glue on the edges of the knots, and it'll keep your heart secure. My heart, I don't know why it would just kept fraying and it would come apart. I'm not sure if it's because it's Egyptian cotton, but I don't know what what was wrong, but it wasn't working for me. So I figured out a technique that worked for me, and this is what worked for me, and I'm glad I did it. So I wanted to share this with you because maybe it'll work for you if the magic slip knot isn't working for you, or the threaded edges isn't working for you. You can use the Fray Lock by E6000, and it works great. And so here's the heart right here. And they're not always perfect, you know. It depends on the grip of your hand and how you're pulling the thread through the loops, and that's going to determine how the shape of your heart is going to be. See this one right here? Do you see the center? This is using the magic slip knot. This is what was happening to me. I kept getting a opening in the middle of the heart, and I didn't like that. I didn't want that. And so I wanted it completely shut, closed, no hole in the middle. And so, yeah, so that's what was happening to me, and I'm glad I figured it out. And I love these hearts. So now I'm crocheting hearts, I'm crocheting bows and flowers. It does take a long time though, but it came out great. And thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. Until next video, bye.